What's up, you guys? It's your girl ICB, and this is I Can Be podcast, where we inspire each other to be all that we can be all day and week long. I am ICB. I am your host today, and I am so happy to be here, to be in your company, and I hope that everyone is having a good week such far. I know it's only Monday, but that's why we're here to win. So I have a few things on the topic today that I wanted to talk about and get into. Excuse me, y'all. I'm definitely prepared and ready to go. Yeah, amazed with that. But this week, I wanted to talk about, you know, why you are worthy, right? So that's the topic that we're going to start off with this week. And I really want to get this in your minds. Like, there's no reason why, you know, we do the half of the things that we do. To be honest, there are some reasons in this world, but they're not valid enough to define who you are as a person. So, um, you gotta keep going. So reason why you're worthy, right, is because you literally woke up this morning and you're breathing. I know this is the craziest thing to say, but in the world that we live in, the time lapse in which we've experienced, to be able to wake up and take your next breath is one of the most powerful things that you can do in the world. I mean, life is the most valuable thing that we have around us, correct? It's people who, so many different examples on how like money and materialistic things can't really save you all in the end when it really does matter. So you need to have the ability to be life, create life inside of you, to actually have some movement in this world, some waves, some constant necessity. So if you guys didn't know, I make words up on this podcast, so I'm grateful that you're tuned in to hear that. So the next thing I want to talk about, I want to dive in more to, why you are worthy, right? So God put inside of us all dreams, and like, not just dreams, but like, you have to realize that things of this universe, like, we can't see air, but we can feel it. We know that it impacts us, right? So things like your imagination can take you very far. So when you are lying and you can see something and envision something in the real world, like dreams, then you have to dial in on that. Like, you have to be a part of that and know that that's true. Um, sorry, someone was just trying to take a picture. It kind of like freaked me out a little. Um, but so in knowing that, like, what you know in your mind, what you see and create, and the beauty that you want to add to this world, masculinity, like, whatever, however way you want to look at it. Do you know the version of yourself that you want to be, the impact that you want to have, whether that's larger, within your own principalities, but just to have that dream is enough. It's enough to be grateful that you woke up every morning. And if it doesn't look like you, or like directly around you in the material sense, then you have to remember and you have to think that, you know, I'm here to make an impact. I'm here to ruffle some feathers. I'm here to actually be able to bring to fruition the things in this world I think is needed. If you're a rock hard cool dude, be a rock hard cool dude. You know what I'm saying? We all need our energetic fields to be freeing and gathering in a sense. Just like me, like, I was on the train today, and I had to see if the camera was still recording. And producer, all that here, it's like rocking through it. But anyway, I was on the train today, and it's like everybody is so afraid to face each other. We're so afraid of interaction. We're so afraid of, like, I don't know, I guess observing people. I mean, I guess that's a lower frequency for all of you guys out there. Maybe one day I'll quote what I'm saying in this instance, but I just feel like, I don't know, we kind of all walk on eggshells when we're, like, outside and around. So I personally know that it's within me to not be that way, and to just be free, and to be trying, and to be letting go and experiencing life, and be observant, and totally getting a honed perspective on this world that is of my own, is a part of my purpose, a part of my dream. So I know that me being that will influence this sort of stagnancy when it comes to human connection and human connectivity. You know, yeah, post COVID, everybody's like, I just want to go in the house. I just want to be in the house. But there's a lot of, learning and discovery that happened during COVID for me. So now that it's coming on the tail end, quote unquote, hope so, um, I'm just now at a rate in a state where I am just trying to get back to a norm of really interacting with people, of really just getting to know people and not being afraid or even consciously being aware that I'm doing it. So that's just a prime example of, being who you are influences the world. It it's change makers vibes. Like, it is what it is, and you want to continue to push forward and be able to express yourself in such a way of who you genuinely are. Like, it's going to make you feel good. You're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be loved. You're going to be kind in your life. So go for what makes you feel good, girl. The good stuff. The good stuff. Okay. Um. So. What's up, guys? So, the when we were recording the podcast, one got a little cut off. So we're going to start it from this angle, from the last topic, which was why you are worthy. Of course, you already know why you're worthy, and just believe in that and continue to move forward in who you are and what you have in life, and don't ever lose faith or sleep on your impact in the world. We all out here trying to make an impact. Trust me, that it's gonna be felt. So we can move nations, move water. We can do what it do. So always know that I can be whatever I say I am, whatever I want to be, however I want to be it, and do that with kindness, love, and grace. And go where you gotta go. So. Next on our topics of the day, we're going to go a little bit more into that pop culture aspect. So, your boy Jalen Hurts, he is a number one on the Philadelphia Eagles. He is the starting quarterback, and I go to the games, like when it's home games, because my fiance, Mr. Charlie, he has season tickets, so we go every home game, and from what I can see with him on the field, and I'm pretty sure that all the football lovers out there, specifically Philadelphia Eagles fans, see what he's doing. But I just want to give a big kudos to him, and to his agent, and to his impact, and to what he is saying about football and life. I think that it's amazing the way that he's being celebrated, and the way in which that God is working through him, and you don't see him walk one foot in front of the other without acknowledging the King. So to see what God's doing in his life is a beautiful thing, and I'm very happy about that. Wow. I do want to give a little cahoots, little something, because when I used to like watch him and he would come out, I'd be like, J Money, J Money, J Money. You know what I'm saying? I used to be hyped, so I feel like I kind of contributed to some of that manifestation. J Money, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a little nickname I gave or whatever. But congratulations to him. We gotta cover him, and he continue to do what makes him, it seems like, the happiest, which is win. So more than that, persevere. I don't know, and maybe one day we'll have him on the podcast. You know. So big shout out to that. His agent, Miss Nicole Lynn. I actually have been kind of like watching her since it all, because now I'm like I'm interested in her and her journey, because it's nothing like a strong black woman. It's nothing like a strong, intelligent, worthy like woman. Like, it's nothing like someone who maximizes their potential. So shout out to her. I like watching one of her videos, and she was saying, like, she chose to follow her dreams and go for like what she wanted in life, which was a career in the sports industry and being an agent, helping people out and getting them the best deals. So to see her at this stage, I feel like after this deal, because I was following her at first, and I don't know, she might have had like 50K followers on Instagram, but now she's got like 130, 127, 130, and I'm just like, that's God. I mean, not just that's God, but that is hard work. That is believing in something, believing in yourself, and making it come to fruition. That's that putting that one foot in front of the other. That's that like living up to my potential ish. And success to a lot of different people can look in different ways, like come in different forms. But as long as you are getting the results that you want and knowing the possibilities out there and tapping them even further, then you're doing something amazing. You're doing something great. And I just pray that she continues to know how bomb she is, okay? And all the ladies out there who are, just as bomb as her, and whatever capacity in which you're doing it, like keep going, keep striving, keep being amazing, keep learning, keep growing, keep molding yourself, and just love the journey, like don't be so frightened by little moments, like give it all you got and be proud of it. So shout out to that dream team. I'm actually very curious to see how many people gonna be blowing her up trying to get her to be their agent. And it's just nice to have someone in that industry that represents prosperity and getting what's yours and being about it, and, saying and doing it. So that's amazing. It's lit. Everybody, gotta know. But alright. So that is super lit. I'm like, oh my god, I just really need to get in these circles. God, Jesus. It's I'm already in them, already in them. So right now we are going to do our manifestation journal, and I want to manifest, better connections, being in circles that I'm proud of, you say, but more importantly, just really being a part of the winner circle. I feel like for me, a big part of what comes with, my crushing phase or, go through and whatever I go through, it's just I really want to be a part of it. I'm a winner, you know what I'm saying? I'm a change maker. I'm a disturber. I'm a beautiful, creative, out of this world person. So I'm just manifesting being able to have that reflected around me. And I know that it starts with your energy first, and it starts with you, knowing who you are and not budging on that. So, yeah. So I also want to do a segment on the show called Podcast of the Week, where I share one of the best podcasts I've seen this week. And recently I was watching Tiana Teller's, she was a guest host on Angie Martinez's podcast, IRL, and it was a really good episode. She was talking about some real stuff about just striving and being a part of an industry or trying to really be seen for how great you are, how victorious you are, how allowing your dreams to come to fruition so that everybody else can see that you're dope as fuck and you have your own instrument to play in this world. And I really respected her, Tiana Teller's interview as a whole because, like I said, she kept it real. And I think that it touches on all of us when we, want to see results and we kind of downplay what we already got going on in our lives. I'm not saying that's what the whole interview was about. It actually was a really good, beautiful, strong, woman-led, woman-had conversation. So I invite y'all all go to Martinez's page on YouTube and watch IRL featuring Tiana Teller. And keep striving, and don't let nobody sleep on you, and don't sleep on yourself if you ever feel like you're doing so, because at the end of the day, you are amazing, and if you got some bomb shit to put out in the world, do that. Keep making that bomb shit. And one thing she also talked about was when you're in the valley, like we all really don't consider the crushing phase and what it means to our art, what it means to our power, what it means to our self-esteem. Like while there are times where you can feel like the world is beating you up and the world be trying to beat you up, you know, that kind of is its goal. Another conversation, another time, we can have it, baby. Just, you know, tap in, let me know. But like the crushing phase really makes you a strong, powerful warrior. I mean, an agent of faith, an agent of truth. Like it makes you be who you have to be. Because it's like, all right, I'm gonna go down this road. I'm not going to be able to fully let out my light. I'm going to, you know, allow it to keep getting crushed and keep getting watered down. No, you know, it comes to a point where anybody back is against the wall, they gonna start swinging back. And when you start swinging back, baby, the muscles gonna grow. The muscles is growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, cause I swing a little better than that. But yeah, like the muscles is coming in. That strength, that body, that upper core, she get tight, baby. So don't sleep on your resiliency and ability to bounce back, and ability to get better and better over time. And once again, watch that podcast with Tiana Teller on IRL. And yeah. Oh man. So, that's gonna be the end of our podcast today. I'm very grateful for all of you coming out, watching me, watching your girl, staying up with your girl. I got a lot of good content coming out, and it's your girl ICB, and this is ICan, where you know, and where I know that I can be, and you can be too. All you gotta do is speak it over your life, baby, and you are already it's already written. But you gotta know, you gotta believe that. This is a faith walk that we're doing here. This is a faith walk. So if you can't allow your faith to really take you where you gotta go, it's going to be a painful experience. Faith is free. Faith is light, hearted, warm, sentimental. You know, so no matter what you're going through, how you're going through it, just take a look around you and find something to be grateful for, and remember that your life, first and principle, waking up, that breath, that heartbeat, that life, that ability to be is what is your greatest gift. Anybody can reinvent themselves. Anybody can have what they want in this life. You gotta believe it first. You gotta be it first. You gotta achieve it first. But yeah, God's favor is all the favor you need. And yeah, once again, it's your ICB. You can be whatever you say you are. I had a cool slogan to go after this that would have made sense and rhymed, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't want to be super corny. Is it like, I can be whatever I say I am, and so can you. I can be, we can be, da-da-do. Woo! But yeah, alright, bye you guys. Love y'all. It's the end of this episode. Have a good week! Oh, and don't forget to tap in with me on Instagram Tuesdays and Thursdays for Tips on Persevere from your girl ICB, where I give tips on how to persevere throughout life that I use for my day-to-day. And I think it's just beautiful word for thought, and it's things that I learned along the way. So tap in with your girl. Let's go Birds, let's go Phillies, let's go everybody out there trying to win. I love you guys. Bye.